Okay, so today we are looking at the concept of depreciation.
Is it not too old? I did. Is it okay? It's okay.
Let me know if there is any problem. Madam, can I go on? Can I go on, please?
Yes, please.
All right. When you hear of depreciation, guys, what comes to mind? What comes to mind?
Yeah, the decrease in value of money.
Yeah, it's a decrease in value of money. Cassie, I hope this doesn't sound like a new word. Please come again. Oh, somehow. So um what can I use as an example? What phone are you using, Cassie? Like what brand of phone? Let's say Itel, Samsung, iPhone. What brand is that? Okay, it's fine. What do ladies like trading in a lot? Ladies.
Hey,
B. Uh, she's a high school girl. I'm not sure she puts on wigs. She has even braided. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. But did I hear beads?
no,
Wigs. Ah, wigs. Okay. But Cassie, you know wigs.
Yes,
Yeah, so wig. I don't know so much about wigs if the price so but Cassie, like you often trade in wigs, okay? You've been buying ladies frontals and you have a plug and I mean you went there some time back and then the service agent is telling you that oh now the cost for frontals has depreciated. Does it bring some kind of explanation to you, or it was still sound in your ears as an unknown word? Yeah, sometimes you may not know the definition to a word, but just looking at how it's put in context, you have an idea what it's about, right? So the cost of the wig, frontal has depreciated. What does it sound to you? How does that sound to you, Cassie? Or still it appears new to you? Is it something you still do not understand or it gives you a clue? If it gives you a clue, just talk to me. I think I have just like 1 hour, 70 minutes, so let's be fast. Cassie, is it a new word to you or now it rings a bell? If it rings a bell, just talk to me.
It means the cost has decreased.
Drop. Yeah. Is this girl in school? Hannah, is she, because she's not on my register. Is she in school? Hello, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Madam Jemima, you like deleting messages too much. Eh? You've sent a register. I'm using that for the lecture you've deleted. So what should I use? Madam, please prompt her. I've opened that on my device. That's what I'm using for the lesson. You've deleted it.
maybe she wants to add Hannah. She just arrived.
Then she should do that fast because I've started the lecture. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah. So in uh in the world we live in, the cost of items do depreciate. Okay, the cost of item depreciation means reduction in value. Okay, cost of items do depreciate. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I can give you a lot of examples. So let's take phones as an example. Okay, let's take phones as an example. Um, iPhones, I think the latest one is 16 Pro Max. Yeah, 16 Pro Max. So let's talk about 14 Pro Max. Okay. Currently, how much is it sold on the market? If you're familiar with these gadgets, don't worry, I'll give you different scenarios. Okay. How much is it sold on the market?
9,000.
14 Pro Max.
Yeah.
That's very
Nine.
low. Then that's very low. 14 Pro Max, I think it's around 10 to 11,000. Yeah. 10,000 to 11,000 Ghana cedis. Mm, okay. Kasi, are you listening? Do you know that when this phone came for the first time, the cost was 26,000 Ghana cedis? Yeah. The cost was 26,000 Ghana cedis. Between 26,000 and I just want to be sure you familiar with your currency. Between 26,000 Ghana cedis and 10,000 Ghana cedis, which is bigger? Kasi.
26.
Did I hear 96 or
26.
26?
26,000.
Yeah. So when the phone came out fresh, it was 26,000 Ghana cedis. So yeah. But now it's sold in a market for 10,000 Ghana cedis. So mm, what has happened? What has happened? Madam, please go to the office and tell her I need a list now because I am unable to identify who is around. Yeah, what has happened to the price? Yeah, the price has dropped. The price has dropped. Mm. And the same thing will happen to this phone, 16 Pro Max. Well, because it's current now, on the market is sold for around $2,200. That's like 22,000 thereabouts. Yeah.
Please, we
We
didn't
need
see
to
it.
see the food.
Come again. Oh, yeah. Can you see it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So the same thing will happen to it. Yeah. On the market now, it's probably sold around 22,000, 23,000 Ghana cedis. But you wait in next year. Those of you that trade in phones, wait for next year. Or if you're familiar with iPhones, so as you wait for next year, when there are new releases, what will happen? The price will drop. It will be sold for probably around 15 to 16,000. Please, are you listening? So some products, they depreciate. But you see, this topic is very important. So do you know why? it makes you wise. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. So I'm coming on. Please hold on. Yeah, let me ask this question. Let's reason together. Let's say I have some money, or let's say, um, who should I use as an example? Now I don't even know those that are in the classroom. Yeah, let's say Hannah, okay, has some money. Yeah, she has some money on her. Let's say she has 22,000 Ghana cedis. Okay. She has 22,000 Ghana cedis. And you know how the economy is in our country. If she decides to keep the money with her, what will happen? Maybe she will squander it, or that's when people will come in troubles. Hannah's sister will call her that, oh, my waist is broken. Or you should receive a call from another sibling that, oh, they've taken, your mom has fell off from a tree and has broken her rib, and she's taken to the hospital. We need this one, like, to avoid all this brouhaha. She wants to invest in something. At the end of the day, she can sell it anytime and earn some profit. Do you think it's wise to and she want to, like, save the money for long term? Do you think it's wise to use the money to go and buy a phone with the hope that, oh, any year to come, like, if she needs the money back, she'll just take it to, she'll just take it to where they trade these phones and sell it and get her money? Do you think it would be wise? And why? Do you think it would be wise? And why? Is Anthony in the classroom? Yes or no? Quick.
Yes, that's it.
Anthony, will he be wise, and why?
Oh, jeez. The question again. Sir, please, we didn't hear the question.
Meaning, Sana make herself from him.
Oh, sir.
I'm not from him because the market, will be answering. Some of you heard me.
Yes.
Ah, my cancer for close to 15 to 10 minutes. Just a man to cry. Anthony, what were you, no, what was he thinking? What was he thinking? Okay. I'm saying that, I'm saying that, like, Hannah has some money. She has 22,000 Ghana cedis, but she raised, someone gifted her that money. And she want to use it for something profiting in the future. But on dream, she hasn't thought of what exactly she should use the money for. So for now, she want to, like, invest the money into something that will yield her money. She want to invest the money into something, all right, that, like, she will not have, the money wouldn't be there, and she'll have access to it as in, like, as and when she needs it. She want to put the money somewhere so that when there is an emergency, she can now trade that thing and get her money back. So she thought it wise that, oh, let me buy a phone, let me buy an iPhone and put it down. I'll not use it, or, well, buy it down and use it, in a very careful manner, so that in any year to come, if she's having an emergency, she can sell the phone and get her money back. Would that be a wise decision, and why?
No.
No, and why?
So as time goes on, the price will come down.
Yeah, the price will come down. Yeah. And we are learning on this thing. You have to take it seriously. So when you complete school and you start making money, it's something we all think about. where we should invest our money. Okay, where we should invest our money. Yeah, because you see, sometimes your job, okay, I will talk from the perspective of being an entrepreneur. Okay. When I say entrepreneur, I mean running my own company. Okay. Yeah, so you realize that because we are not can you all hear me? I believe you are all listening. When someone is not paying attention, tell him or her that my sister, pay attention. Okay. Yeah. We are not just studying how to go about stuff. We are also preparing ourselves for the world ahead of us. Okay. So you see, because we are not salary earners. Okay. When I talk of salary earners, what do I mean? What do I mean? What do I mean?
So we are not on any income.
Yeah, like there is no kind of assured inflow per month. You see, government workers, you know that at the end of the month, they are getting some kind of money, right? Yeah, some of us, we get our money like per day, okay? Sometimes too, it can, for a whole month, you realize that you only getting funds like once in a while, but when the money is coming, it comes in large sums. You know how some of these things appear. You are all not kids. Many of you are 18 and above, so you should understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, for a whole month you don't have money. The money comes and it comes like once, but in large sums. Okay, so when you are someone like that, okay, you like to invest the money somewhere, apart from making properties. You like to, I mean, properties for yourself. You like to put the money somewhere when you like there is an emergency or you need money urgently. Okay, you need money urgently. You you wouldn't be stranded. I mean, you can go to where you put that money. I mean, where you invested that money and use it for whatever you want to do. Okay, like you need some kind of security. Ghana, we don't have that kind of security. Okay, you need that kind of financial security. So you think of where to put your money. It's always wise to invest it somewhere. You think of where to put your money. So some people choose to buy cars. Okay. Some people choose to buy cars. But Ghana, when you register the car, when you buy a car and you register the car, let's say you bought it in last year, 2024, and that means you registered in 2024. In 2025, they deem the car as old. In what sense? So if you had the car for 10,000, you can't sell it for 10,000 in 2025 when you've registered for 2024. All right, the price will go down. Yeah, but some people normally like to trade in cars, but they don't register it. That's why you see a lot of people driving DV. Because people buy cars in Ghana according to the registration plate. So if I'm in 2025 and then you are selling a car for me that is registered in 2013, they will give you, a very low price. Do you understand that? Yeah, but so that is the point. People like to trade in cars. They don't register their cars. So at the end of the day, I mean, if let's say I run into an emergency, I can sell the car. Have you seen it? I can sell the car and get my money back. The cost of cars don't really depreciate like that. And I believe you understand the word depreciation. The cost of cars don't really, I mean, reduce in amounts like that. Okay. Another wise thing you can invest your money in is house. Okay, building a house. So if you study if you study those business moguls, you will notice that, Boahima, I believe you are listening. I hope I'm not
Yes, sir.
confusing you.
No, sir.
Apart from what we are doing, I'm even giving you tips, okay, to excel. Yeah. So if you study the business, no, but even about the cars I'm talking about, have you seen the business moguls into that? Study the life of um what do we call it? Despite. I believe you all know him, right? So what happens in his yard? Cars all over, right? Yes, and that's the security. Because the thing is that when the money is with you, when the money is on you, I mean, you people, you know how it is. When you have some small funds, what happens? Family will start dragging you, right? Even your close friends, you never know. When you get money, that is when the devil invites people into your inbox asking for loans. Or it doesn't happen. It does happen. Have you seen it? So uh and how the money will go away, you just wouldn't understand. You just wouldn't understand. Okay. That's why it's best to invest the money. Okay. Let's say I get some money today and I use the money to buy a house. Okay. And you come to me for loan. Do I have? I don't have. Do you understand? Or a serious emergency comes. Okay. Okay. Well, when I use that attribute, then that means that I can sell the house, Or something comes, a request comes, okay, which I don't really see as really, I mean, crucial. Yeah, I don't have. The house is there. But if the money is there because you have a soft spot, you may end up leveraging the money to assist the person, and at the end of the day, what happens? Yeah, you see that Nasikana Basa, the money is misused and you're not happy. Yeah, so people like to invest. They invest in houses. Houses, the cost of houses keep on increasing by year. Cars, and yeah, so much more. What other thing? You are also I mean, you are also familiar with trades. What other thing do you think it's wise to invest in and the price don't reduce? What other thing do you know? It could be something feminine or masculine. What other thing? Share your thoughts with me. What other thing? Evelyn.
Yeah,
Okay,
wigs,
someone
wigs,
was wanted to come in. Yeah, I'm listening. What other thing?
wigs.
Ladies' wigs.
Yeah,
Wigs don't depreciate.
no, sir.
I see. I see.
Well,
So that one is even wise. It's also a wise venture. Yeah, it's a wise venture. Uh-huh. So the relevance of this topic is to know how depreciation can affect you as a business person. Okay, not yeah, you as a business person, so you know where to challenge your money to channel your money to and where not to. It's also introduced you to the whole concept of depreciation. Because when it comes to the banking sector, we wouldn't tell you that the cost of the iPhone has the cost of the iPhone is now this. They like to talk in banking terms, percentages, languages, all right? So they'll tell you that, oh, it has depreciated by 10%. Those are the languages they'll be using, okay? And you'll be there and a bit confused. Imagine you people graduate school, okay, and let's say Grace want to bring the sister. Grace want to bring the sister. She comes to my office, says, so right now, how much is the fees? And I tell her that, Grace, right now, fees are depreciated by 20%. Yeah. Huh? You see, she'll be wondering, what do you mean? So it's important to know this. It's funny, but like outside, like in all parts of the world, when you go to the shopping mall, they use they use values in percentage, they don't tell you the actual quote. If you like, listen to your radios or your television stations when they are running an advert. I'm sure you've been hearing this. Oh, we are giving you 10% discount. You hear stuff like that. We'll talk about discount too. It's under this. Oh no, it's under percentage one. But even when I'm done with this, you have an idea. I'm giving you 10% discount. So how much am I giving you? Why are you not telling me I'm giving you 200 Ghana cedis? I'm giving you 100 Ghana cedis, but they are always telling you I'm giving you 10%, 15% discount. Yeah. So after this topic, you will be able to calculate to know the exact discount I'm giving you. I want you to appreciate the topic. So basically, that is it. Guys, can we begin now? Are we
Yes,
okay?
sir.
All right. So now here is the thing. All the time, the original cost. See, don't try to imagine stuff that doesn't exist. Okay, like let's view everything as what surrounds us. Okay, please hold on for a second for me. Okay. Yeah. All the time, man. View in fact, the cost of every item, okay, in in every currency, okay, because we are in Ghana, the cost of every item in Ghana cedis, okay, has a percentage value. Okay, the price marked for an item has its percentage value. Okay, so the original cost of every item is considered in percentage as 100%. All right. So the original cost of every item is considered as what? 100%. Do you understand? Now, listen, I don't want you guys to overwhelm yourself with so much thinking. I think I have a few minutes to close. Yeah, overwhelm yourself with so much thinking. You guys communicate in English, so you understand every sentence. Okay, good. So read the question. See, I can use words like new price. I can use words like new price. But this, if you read my narration, my essay, you probably get to notice that this new price in the question doesn't mean that's the original price. Please, are you listening to me? So I want you to listen to the narration. Who will tell you? Who will tell you? Who will tell you? Who will tell you? Who will tell you in the narration? After this, I'm going to give you a typical example and you're going to understand. So listen to the narration all the time. And you get to know that, oh, then this one will be, because depreciation is all about reduction in value, right? And for the value of an item to reduce, that means that initially it was costing, it was rated on a certain price. It had a cost, okay, and the price has dropped. That's what reduction is about, right? So in the narration, you get to know that, oh, so that means this value here they're talking about represent the new price now, right? And they want us to investigate for the previous price in the narration. So the previous price will be what? The original price. You see, I just even introduced a new word. All right, so that is it. So I said, in fact, in percentage, the original cost in depreciation, the original cost of an item in depreciation is considered as 100%. Okay. In depreciation or percentage at large is considered as 100%. Okay. So that is it. Now, 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 if you want to know the new cost or new value or new price, okay, new cost. Listen, we'll generate formulas ourselves. Without formulas, if you follow what I'm teaching you, madam, they are muted. So if I ask a question, I'll not hear anyone responding to me. Yeah, unmute yourself. If you want to know the new cost, okay, or the new price, if you want to know the percentage value of the new cost or new price, you know what you're going to do. Then you must be told how much the price has reduced by. Okay, so you can be told, oh, the price reduced by 10%. And so you just subtract the 10% from 100. So I'll introduce X here. So X will represent what the depreciation rate. Do you understand? The depreciation rate. X will represent the depreciation rate. So you must know how much the price has been reduced. Oh, they will tell you it has been reduced by, I told you percentage. We don't like telling you the exact figure. Like it has reduced by 2 cedis. No, they will rather tell you it has reduced by, let's say, 15%. Yeah. So you must know how much it has, the cost of the item has been reduced. Yeah, then that is it. Okay. This statement I've done, you can use proportion to solve any kind of question. We'll generate formulas soon, but I want to give you a typical example. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's look at this. So let's look at ladies' wig. No, you said that it doesn't really depreciate, it appreciates. So I think the best we can use is we can talk about any product at all. Most products really reduce in price. Oh, yeah, most products. Most products. Okay, so we can use our iPhones as an example. So let's look at 2015. No, 2020, 24, yeah. No, 2024 was when they released what 16, right? So we're looking at 2023. Yeah. So in 2023, the cost of an iPhone 15 Pro Max, okay, was, let's say in 2023, the cost of an iPhone 15 Pro Max was, what should I use here? 24,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, 24,000 Ghana cedis. We can play around this. You just pay attention. The cost of an iPhone 15 Pro Max was 24,000 Ghana cedis. And I want you to tell me, we are in 2025. Yeah. Okay, we are in 2025. And I tell you that in 2025, iPhone 15 Pro Max value. Can you see?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And in 2025, I'm telling you guys, when you go to Franco Trading Enterprise, the cost of iPhone 15 Pro Max has reduced by, or has depreciated by 14%. 14%. What is the cost of iPhone 15 Pro Max now? So this is what the topic is about. Are you having challenges in the room? Can I continue?
You can continue.
All right. So again, I said, oh, in 2023, iPhone 15 Pro Max was priced at 24,000 Ghana cedis. In 2025, the cost of iPhone 15 Pro Max has reduced by 14%. Has reduced by 14%. Has reduced by 14%. What is the actual price? So what is the price of iPhone 15 Pro Max in 2025 now? The price. So that's what we're going to look at. Now we can look at this, sorry, we can look at this in many ways. We can look at this in many ways. We can look at this in many ways. We want to know the new price in Ghana cedis. We can look at this in many ways. That's how you start. You can start by saying that, oh, but we all know that the original, you can use proportion. So I can write here step one. See, what we are doing right now, we are understanding the concept, okay? When you understand the concept, I can introduce a formula for you. But it's good to understand the concept because there are a lot of formulas you will be introduced to as far as mathematics is concerned, and you may forget. But if you have the idea in mind, it will help you a lot, okay? So, step one. Yes, step one. You can solve it in many ways. You can start by saying that you can start by doing comparison. You can start by saying we all know that the original price of an item, okay, in percentage is what? 100%, right? And you know that new price, if you want to know the new price of an item, its percentage value will be you subtracting the reduction rate, the depreciation rate from 100%. Okay. So in this case, it will be 100 minus what? X. I mean, where X it represents how much the price was reduced what to. Okay. Oh, I can explain. If I have pay attention, if I dropped my wallet in the classroom and in my wallet I had 200 Ghana cedis in my wallet, okay? And then I had to attend to a meeting. I forgot I left my wallet in the classroom. And I came back and I'm complaining to you guys that when I came, the my money is not intact. And then you start to ask, sir, why? How much was your money? How much are you having now? Then I told her, oh, the money that was in my wallet was 200 Ghana cedis. How much is in your wallet now? It has reduced by 50 Ghana cedis. Evelyn, how much is in my wallet then? How much is in my wallet then? I had 200 Ghana cedis in my wallet. I came back and the money has reduced by 50 Ghana cedis. How much is in the wallet now? Evelyn, are you talking? If you are talking, I can't hear you. If you are not talking to, please, we are running out of time. I barely hear you. Evelyn, what did you say?
150. 150 Ghana cedis.
150. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Patience, this question goes to you. I had 500 Ghana cedis in my wallet. I came back and the money has depreciated by 100 Ghana cedis. How much is in my wallet now? Remember, depreciated by is the same as reduced by, is the same expression. I had 500. The money has depreciated by 100 Ghana cedis. My dear, how much is in my wallet?
100.
Come again?
100.
400. So mathematics is not rocket science. Okay. When you read the question and we tell you that the price reduced by this or that, it doesn't mean the money in my wallet is, I tell you the price reduced by 100 cedis. It doesn't mean the money in my wallet is 100 cedis, meaning you are not being honest. You are not an honest person. Okay, if we are reading a question and we are telling you that the money reduced by 100 Ghana cedis, meaning if you really want to know how much is in a wallet, you have to know the money that was there initially. Then you subtract 100 Ghana cedis from that, right? So if I had told you that iPhone 15 Pro Max the price reduced by 10,000, then I know you know what to do. You would have subtracted 10,000 from 24,000, right? But I'm communicating in percentages. I'm saying the price reduced by 14% instead of telling you what 14% means in Ghana cedis. So it's fine. If it reduced by 14%, we are just doing some analysis here to produce an answer right now. So if you reduce by 14%, you know that the original cost of every item is considered as 100%. So if you reduce by a certain value, let's say 14%, all I have to do is to subtract that 14% from 100%, and we'll actually know the exact percentage value of your reduction. Do you understand? We'll know how much you have reduced by, right? In this case, you have reduced by how much? So 100 minus x. So yeah, so that's the concept. So we can do it this way. So now we can proceed by saying, so if that is the case, then original, let me delete. So what is original price? What is original price in this question? What is the original price? The original price is the cost of iPhone 15 Pro Max then. We are not looking at how much it has reduced to what it was previously. So what is the original price, Frank?
That is 24,000.
24,000. So I mean I'm following this and so whatever I see, I just write. So just pay attention.
4,000.
Sorry, that's more than that. I apologize. Yeah, so 24,000. So yeah, it's equal to, so that 24,000, if you want to know a percentage value, it's 100%. All the time, just use this analysis, okay? It's 100%, then you come down. New price. New price is how much the cost of iPhone 15 Pro Max is now. But in this question, I really didn't tell you how much it is, all right? I only told you in percentage terms, all right? So that part, you have to just write new price like that. It's equal to, so new price will be equal to, how do you get to know its percentage value? The percentage value is what? They said it's reduced by 14%. That doesn't mean new price, its percentage value is 14%. No, that does not mean that, okay? It means what? You have to now know that, it means it reduced by 100, right, percent, subtract 14 from 100%, and you get to know how much it's reduced to, right? 100 minus 14 is what?
It's
86. So meaning the cost of iPhone 15 Pro Max reduced by 86%. Hey, but guys, that means it's gross. Meaning, before we land there, you should know that the phone may even cost like, sorry to say, 10 cities or what do we call it, 20 cities. I'm exaggerating. But I'm trying to tell you that the cost of the phone will be like a peanut. Do you see how I'm thinking? Because the cost
Yeah.
of the phone, the original cost of every item is 100%. So if you are saying it's reduced by 86%, then that means that it's reduced drastically. Oh. You get to see how much it is now. A phone that was costing 24,000, you get to see how much it costs right now. So you always use this concept. And if you use this concept, you always get a variable. So normally when we have expression like this, we use proportion to solve. How do we use proportion to solve? You just cross multiply. Because the variable here is new price, isn't it? So cross multiply. So meaning new price, I always like to write the variable on the left-hand side, like left. So new price will multiply what? Cross multiply. So it will multiply what? 100 what percent. Then you introduce the equal sign. That's how proportion works. It's equal to 24,000 times what? 86 what percent, right? Yeah. Princess, do you understand? Oh, Claudia. Claudia, are you here?
Yes, please.
Do you understand what is going on?
Yes, please.
That's fine. So what do we do? New price times 100 equals times 100%. Do you know what? I would have divided right away, but you have to repeat the step. Okay. See, if you know this concept and you don't even need formulas, you can just go by this and that's how the brainiacs are able to pass their exam with ease, because they just understand the concept and it stays with them. Yeah. So now you see you're solving for variable. What is the variable here? New price. So whatever that is attached to it, you clear it off. So I have to divide by 100 so that 100%. So that 100 will cancel 100% will cancel percent. In your book, don't cancel. We know it will cancel, all right? For the purpose of the instruction, that's why I'm doing that. Can I move on? Yep. Now, mathematics, whatever you do on the left-hand side, you have to do the same thing on the right-hand side. So since you divided here by 100%, you have to do the same thing here by 100%. So you see on the left-hand side, you now have new price left. It's standing out. It's equal to percent cancel percent, right? These zeros of the 100 will cancel the zeros of the 24,000. And I'm left to 240 times 86. Help. 240 times 86. But I'm in true. 20. Okay. 20,000. I feel the money is still gross again. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting 20,000, 640. But I have concern. Yeah, it's very correct, okay. I'm just thinking about it. I was hoping the price will be a peanut, but what is happening? They said it reduced by 14%. Oh, well, perhaps we didn't analyze it right. It should have been bigger than we thought. Yeah, yeah. I think our concern should be 14, the 14%, how much it's reduced by. Yeah, they said it reduced by 14%. Yeah. And then I probably guess if we're told it's reduced by 86%. Yeah, by 86%. That's when the price would have been a peanut. Because if you reduce by 86%, then that means that, yeah, then that means that the actual reduction rate would have been 100 minus 86, which will give you 14. So you'll be using 14% in the calculation. Let me check something. So that'll be 14 over 100 times the price is what, 24,000. Oh yeah, I'm getting 3,000. Yeah. So if you want to know what to expect at the latter part, the nature of your answer, look at what is stated in how much it was reduced by, not when you do the subtraction, what you are getting. They said it reduced by 14%. So meaning it didn't reduce in large amounts. 14% is small. But if you were told, oh, it reduced by 86%, I mean, it really reduced, I mean, drastically. Yeah. Yeah. Because when I use it, when I use the idea of it reducing by 14%, I'm getting the new price as 3,300 and something. So yeah, you can see that this is a peanut. A phone that is sold for 24,000. It's now costing 3,000. It's a peanut. I believe you get my point, right? If you've been following closely. Are we together, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is what depreciation is about. So all the time you'll be told that, oh, the price of an item is this. No, was this. It depreciated by this. So find the new price, or they can use the word find the actual price. No, sorry, the price and the new price. So all the time use this concept. Original price costs 100%. New price costs 100 minus how much is depreciating. Okay, right. This brings us to the end of the lecture. We didn't keep long, right? I want you to go home and ponder over this. I'll give you other scenarios. The questions can be changed in so many ways. So, guys, you know what you're going to do? You can go home and think about it. Just consider the cost of a printer. Do you understand? The cost of a printer, a photocopier machine, or even a laptop. Okay. Oh, let's say the cost of the laptop was then 5,000 Ghana cedis. Now think of the cost now reducing by let's say 10% or 20 or 30%, and learn how to calculate for the new values. Do you understand? Learn how to calculate for the new values and come back again, and then I'll throw more light on how questions can be asked differently and how to maneuver. I'm paving way for questions now.
Hello, sir.
Yes, madam.
Please, the time is 11:49 here, 11:50 here.
I'm aware of that. The close at 12, 12, 12, 17. I'm aware of that. Yeah. Any question?
No, sir.
Yeah. The reason why I'm closing early is that I don't want to create confusion here. If I go deeper, I mean, there will be confusion. I'll end up destroying the foundation I've built. That's why I'm deciding to pause here. Any question? Yeah, so yeah, go home, consider the cost of an item, any item, okay?
Okay.
Any item. Think of, I know you people will not do it, so you let me generate a question for you. Let me generate a question for you. So I'll be dictating that. Akwesi bought a radio for 650 Ghana cedis. Are you writing, please? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Akwesi bought a radio for 650 Ghana cedis. Push that. After 1 year, the cost depreciates by 25%. After 1 year, the cost depreciates by 25%. Full stop. A. What was the value of the radio after 1 year? Yeah. So go and solve that and let me know what you think. In our next lecture, I've already told you what we're going to do. We'll delve deeper, but I want to be sure you are coming with this this knowledge well cemented in your mind, all right? Just so we can be able to get along smoothly and there wouldn't be any kind of confusion. Let me stop the recording.